Mr. Glenn Murphy, and Mr. Nemohan Madam, distinguished guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the launch of Sage 300 Cloud Business Management Software. Today, as the CEO of Software Concepts, it gives me an immense pleasure to see such an impressive audience for the launching of this new project. Thank you everyone again for your presence this morning. We know that it has not been easy for you to spare some of your time for us today. I'm sure it will be worth spending this time with us this morning. I'll be very brief as we have quite a number of items to cover on the agenda today. I'll just give you a quick introduction and some background on Software Concepts, who we are and what we do. Software Concepts, also known as SFT, started its operations in 1994 with the main objective of helping SMEs to use IT as a competitive and efficient tool. The company was founded by Mr. Cyril, who unfortunately is not present with us today as he's suffering from a flu. He's bedridden actually. So Mr. Luck, who on his return from Canada, wanted to put his years of experience gained abroad at the service of the country. Sage, fasted at the time, was a choice mainly because it was a South African product and met all the criteria needed for our local requirements. Our accounting and business processes are quite similar, and the time zone is relatively less. Only 2 hours difference, which we believed was a key point concerning support response time. At that time, it was quite difficult to sell accounting software as people were not fully aware of the importance and benefits of having a computerized system. We spent a lot on creating awareness and explaining the importance of using such systems. We wanted to be different from day one. We didn't want to implement systems by just mechanizing and computerizing inefficiencies, which was the case for other competing products. I still remember when I joined the company in 1997, Sage, Pastel again at that time, used to run on the DOS version. Then shifted to Windows 1, 3, Windows 95, 98, Millennium NT, XP, Vista, 7, 8, and now 10. So the list is long and we have more to cover. The company has witnessed a continuous and sustained growth across the years. Our main focus has always been on delivering stable, cost-effective, and reliable business solutions, rather than focusing only on sales, accounting, and ERP software. We have developed a unique implementation and trading methodology based on our business requirements locally, exigencies of our market, and culture of our human capital. Our solutions are purely Sage-based. But our success also resides on the fact that we developed our own add-on modules to complement Sage, and at the same time making the product more adaptable to our local requirements. This has allowed us to gain a significant market share, and at the same time, this has proved to be very cost-effective for our clients. I'm sure you will be able to discover more on our Sage business management solutions, coupled with our own customized add-on during the presentation that we're going to have. This achievement has been made possible only with the support of all our stakeholders, namely Sage, for providing state-of-the-art accounting and ERP solutions, our resellers, referrers, members of the Accountant Forum, our customers, which we consider as our valued business partners. At the end of the day, we want to align ourselves with Sage CFL concept, which means having a customer for life attitude. We do not just want to sell a software or a solution to a client, but rather to accompany our clients all throughout their whole business cycle and build a lasting relationship. This can be achieved mainly through continued support and enhanced product updates and upgrades. Today, we have a dedicated team of 25 employees committed to deliver effective business solutions and support to a client base of more than 1,500 customers. Our vision is not only to focus on a specific industry or on a specific category of customer. Irrespective of the size of your business, we have a cost-effective and reliable solution for you within our Sage product range. Be it Sage 1, Sage 100 Evolution, 200 Evolution, Sage HR Payroll, and now Sage 300cloud. Our clients are from different sectors and spheres of business: manufacturing, distribution, ICT, retail, services, offshore management companies, accountants, education, and municipal bodies. We have clients from the biggest groups to newly incorporated SMEs. Up to now, we must have trained more than 15,000 users. All our courses are MQA approved and are all within accounting and business. We welcome the government decision announced in the last budget to increase the HRDC refund scheme on training up to 75%. We believe that this decision will surely bring more productivity and efficiency in our business and economy. With evolving and ever-changing business needs, we'll have to keep on innovating. And we know that Sage has always strived in terms of technology to be on the forefront and as a leader and to be a leader on the market. The world has become a global village. As business owners, we all want to have up-to-date information and statistics on our products and our business at the click of a button, anywhere and at any time. This is no more a dream, but it's already a reality. Products like Sage Evolution and Sage 300cloud, which we're launching today, are here and ready to better equip your business to face these challenges. Obviously, we're going to have the time to discover all about Sage 300cloud, but I'll end up by mentioning a quote made by Steve Jobs: "Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a fool." Thank you very much.
I am very pleased to be amongst you today for the launching of Sage 300cloud business management software. I am sure later on we will be fully briefed on the features of this new business tool. I am given to understand that Sage 300cloud business management software helps companies of any size to manage their operations across geographies. The different fields which could benefit from the features of this software include financials, operations and inventory, project and vendor management, human resource management and payroll, and sales, marketing, and customer service. Presented as the ultimate business solution for assisting companies in the handling of their day-to-day operations, Sage 300cloud business management software is therefore committed to ensure that businesses are kept on track anytime and anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, the world is more connected than ever. Globalization has been realized because of the wonders of technology. Anyone can now do business anywhere without being constricted to the four corners of a building. Hence, small, medium, and larger firms can no longer undermine the importance of technology, but rather they must embrace its benefits. Businesses have always existed since the early times of mankind. even though it only began with a simplistic barter system. The way of conducting business would not be the same as it is today without the advancement of technology. First of all, the use of technology in businesses has caused a tremendous growth in global trade. In a report released last year by the World Trade Organization, it has been highlighted that the ability of societies to remain open to trade and technological advances while also being able to adjust have led to the promotion of greater inclusiveness. The World Trade Organization also emphasizes that technological progress expands economic output and increases welfare by improving productivity. Such a situation has led to a higher relative demand for skilled workers. It is worth to be recalled that innovation breeds businesses, and since technology paves the way for it, it can be gathered that firms need technology to be sustained. Besides providing a faster, more convenient, and more efficient way of performing business transactions, the use of technology has allowed companies to process sensitive information with ease and integrity. Needless to point out that information can also be instantly retrieved and analyzed to monitor trends and make forecasts, which can be crucial in decision-making processes. I understand that the prospects for increased use of technology may have an even greater impact on the future of jobs. It can increasingly have a disruptive impact, rendering more skills obsolete, rendering some skills obsolete, but enhancing others and leading to the development of new skills and new jobs. More than ever, the ability of workers to move from lower to higher productivity jobs and from declining sectors to rising ones is a main mechanism through which trade and technological progress contribute to growth and development. I am sure that directors and managers present here will agree with me that technology keeps employees engaged in many different ways, such as encouraging a closer collaboration between co-workers through tools like file sharing. It also improves communication. It reduces stress by allowing employees to be more flexible and to focus their time on more important duties. Besides the internal benefits, nowadays clients and prospective clients judge companies on the use of technology. Hence, technology is emerging as a major element of change, and business leaders cannot go against change if they want successfully driven enterprises. Distinguished guests, Mauritius is facing increased global competition and several economic challenges. In response, a new development model is being adopted to realize the Vision 2030, which is to become an inclusive, high-income country. Vision 2030 requires that Mauritius moves onto a higher growth path, which should be fueled by increased innovation, more efficient public and private institutions, world-class infrastructure, skilled labor force, as well as better access to the global market. To create the conducive environment and the enabling conditions to achieve goals set in the Vision 2030, the adoption of new technologies is a necessity. Mauritius cannot lag behind if we are all set on an ambitious socio-economic journey. Government has already formulated a digital government transformation strategy 2018-2022. It sets the course for accelerated public sector digitalization efforts to enhance operational effectiveness and efficiency and provide better service to citizens, businesses, and government institutions. Government is committed to implement measures and policies related to greater use of technologies. The private sector is our privileged partner to consolidate our country's growth through innovative business solutions. I would like to congratulate Software Concepts for delivering reliable and cost-effective business solutions. The launching of Sage 300 Cloud Business Management Software is yet another addition to a wide-ranging selection of products available to improve business operations. I will conclude by calling on business leaders to incorporate the use of technologies for better manage business operations and for enabling you to foresee the future in serenity. Thank you for attention.
I'll skip Sage Pay, it's specific to South Africa at the moment, but having things like Inventory Advisor, taking that extra step in logic and decision making from an inventory point of view about managing stock more effectively and also cost effectively. Integrating with Microsoft. So we all use Office most likely in terms of mail clients and Excel and Word. How do we get those components to also speak to our software? How do we get them to work together? We put a lot of focus on that. And then online tools as well, when we've got e-commerce sites. It's so easy for me as a consumer to go online and order a product from there. Often I find it's very fast delivery, it's easy engagement, it's easy returns, and it doesn't cost me a cent driving to these places, and it is actually usually just more cost effective, those products in any case. So as a consumer, that is where the world is going, towards automation. So some of the specific things that we've done, and again this will focus more towards the core application of the product, is things such as the following. We like to always make sure that our user interface is modern, is current, and is also user-friendly. So we've done a lot of work on modernizing our user interface on the application. We have taken our inventory module and completely flipped it upside down and rewrote the entire module to support different elements which we were previously constricted to. We've made it easier for a user to utilize the product by making quick entries into the product and quick sort of movement of data between our application and Microsoft Excel, for example. And we all know how critical backups are. And if we've got some IT people in the room, must be quite frustrated with the process of making backups with Evolution before. We have made that now an in-application tool that any user can utilize to make backups of the company database within the application. We have allowed users to add flexibility and make it more simpler by editing things like prices of products in Excel, edited in Excel, and just convert that into the application. We've made some document enhancements to make it easier for users again, putting a lot of focus on simplicity of use. We've made report builder enhancements, which I'll talk to you about soon, interest charging enhancements, and renaming anything. If we don't understand a certain language within the application, we can rename that and make sure that we can relate to that.
I've been developing other modules for the last 7 years, but many times we get questions like, if we are buying an ERP, why should we develop additional modules? The only reason is that an off-the-shelf package cannot fulfill your 100% requirements for an ERP. Normally, an ERP will cover up to 80 to 90% of the requirements, and that 10%, 20% missing will be covered through development or any other modules that will require, you can develop. A few reasons again why we need developers, because we need to complement Sage Evolution, one thing, and most of the times we need to meet country-specific business requirements, like any government requirements, any MOA requirements. Jason will go through in details about all this afterwards.
sometimes having an ERP covering 80% of your business and having other modules is very cost effective for you for running your business. I won't be long because Jason will be covering all the details, some of our modules that we have developed for our local markets, and I leave the floor to Jason to present some of our developments.
Some of you present here today are already using some of our add-on modules. What we'll go through today is two of the new modules that we launched earlier this year, like the import bank statement module, which from where you can download your statement directly from your internet banking portal and without any manual intervention, just import it in the system directly. We've done it right now for the main banks, the NCB, SBM, and Barclays, HSBC, and we are going to do for the other banks as well. But for the time being, you see that without any, again, manual intervention, just download it, be it in the text file or CSV or Excel format, import it directly to the system. And from there, just the system will reconcile all your pending transactions for the selected banks, and which will ease your monthly or daily reconciliations. Next one is the electronic file transfer module, EFTS. Nowadays, most companies going online, so that all payments will be stopped using checks, I believe, in the near future. So all payments processed in the system will be managed in the evolution and will generate a CSV file, whatever the bank requests for, and then import it on the online portal again. I need to mention with these modules, no manual intervention again, which will be done by the user. It's direct import and upload in the system again. Now, having an off-the-shelf ERP, we also need to cater for our local requirements. It is with great pleasure and honor that we mention that we are fully compliant with the requirements from the Mauritius Revenue Authority, such as we've got the VAT report and VAT annex. It's a hassle today just to generate the VAT annex in CSV format and upload on the system. What we developed at SFT is at month end, at the click of a few buttons, it just generates a CSV file and which is already compliant for the online portal. No need to go through any manual intervention again through CSV and import directly to the system. Next, the yearly hustle, the statement of goods and services. What we developed here, the report that you can run at the end of June that we need to this report. So at the click of a button, just generate the statement of goods and services, which is, as you can see, the same layout as the MRA request from us each year. So just generate the report and then upload in the CSV format again, the online portal. I now close just to show you some of our modules that we've developed. It's only few months, but you can go to our newly launched website where you can see all our modules. And again, it's all based on your own requirements. We've done surveys around the industry, which came up with these few modules. I would like to thank you for your kind attention. I will leave the floor to Anu, our support manager, who will go through our current structure and future goal with the support department.
Once again, welcome to the event. Today I will talk a bit on our support structure and services that we provide. Okay.
At Software Concepts, we have a dedicated team to provide you the services and support so that it will make your business run smoothly and minimize the downtime. Okay. Just a few statistics here. You will see we have about 200 clients with a maintenance contract. Okay. We treat about 70 to 80 minutes per day. This statistic is for daily. Okay. About 50 to 60 phone calls, and we have about 20 to 30 on-site remote interventions. Just to show you how big our support is in Mauritius. And this is support for each of our free products, Payroll, Partner, and Evolution. Okay. Moving towards our support structure, we have a dedicated team at Software Concepts with 4 dedicated staff with manager. And then we have the concepts of the account manager. The account manager is as a salesperson internal at Software Concepts who occupies your profile for you. All the issues, new requirements, etc. He takes care of on above of the support team. And among our services, we have unlimited number of phone calls. Okay, when you have a maintenance contract, you can have support unlimited phone calls via email, faxes, and now we have remote interventions. Anytime you can intervene, anywhere. We have on-site interventions. Okay, and just to mention that we have our hotline support 24 and 24/7 and 7. You can reach us, and you have also mobile numbers of the account managers and the other managers, okay, just to help them. All these, when I would like to mention another thing, when you go at the office or when you send email, all these support queries are logged in our CRM system, and you can track. You even receive an email where you can check the status of your query, where it has reached or it has been closed, what's happening. Okay? You have an error number when you send an email or you call us, and you can track by this incident reference number. Okay? And to conclude, before concluding, I would like to point out that we know that everything is not perfect for the support. We have, there may be some glitches due to our expansion as we are growing days by days. Okay, but we are putting additional effort to maximize, to minimize these glitches. And our goal is to have a customer service that is not best, okay? Not just the best, but legendary. Thank you for your attention.